Good afternoon, everybody. Nintenkid here with Let's Play Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. We're finally up to the Excess Express, like the best chapter. Hey, I never understood why there's a gate here, because I don't think it actually ever opens or closes. Anyways, let's get on this thing and get this chapter underway. I just had some chicken noodle soup. It was pretty good. It was from Noodles and Company, but it was leftover, so I had to reheat it. But it was still good. Okay, this is actually a lot of fun, this chapter. A lot of it, pretty much the whole thing takes place on this train. And then you get off of it for a little bit and stop at a train station. And then after that, you actually go to a town, so Petalburg. Yeah, no, not Petalburg. I forget. Dude, why can't I think of the name? Poshley Heights. Yeah, because we already went to Petalburg. I'm stupid. Alright, so it's called 3 Days of Excess. Yeah, we're basically on the train for 3 days. It's pretty fun. Here we are. Mario's room. I think we're room like 5. Oh yeah, the Excess Express. This is so deluxe, man. Yeah, that's pretty fancy. The 3 days to Poshley Heights are going to be over like that. I wouldn't want them over that fast, you know? This is a pretty sweet area. Hey, look at it. There's a note on the floor. Let's see what it says. Don't go to Poshley Heights. Get off the train now, or a sticky yummy doom awaits it. Whoa, what a freaky threat. You don't think this could be Beldam's work, do you? Whoever this psycho is, you gotta figure they're on this train, right? You gotta get this nut before anything goes down on this train. Bad goes down, actually, not just anything. Okay, so right off the bat, they give you a shine sprite. And then if you walk over to this drawer, you can get a dried shroom, but it's kind of pointless. I don't even understand why that's in this game, you know? Okay, well, we're room number 5. If you go to 4, you can get a star piece real quick. So, why not just get it out of the way? There you go. And then, we're gonna go to the right, and we're gonna go into the engine room, because there's a star piece in there too, and I just find it easier to get right now than later on, because we're gonna be going throughout this car, or these cars, for a while. I think there's the engine room, like this is the front, and then we have this next train here, which has got cabin 1 and 2, and then the train after this, or the car after this one's got cabin 3, 4, 5, and then after that is a dining car with a shop, and then after the shop and dining car we got 6, 7, 8, and then after that there's the cargo hold, but we can't go in there yet, so, or you don't go in there for a little bit. So here's the dining car. It's actually pretty cool. It reminds me of when I was in Canada. We went camping and we went all around Lake Michigan on the Michigan side, went up into the UP, and then went to Canada, and then came back down the Wisconsin side. But when we were in Canada, we actually went on a scenic train tour. It was all day, and the train had dining cars and stuff. It was like the first time I've ever been on a dining car train, so it was pretty cool. So talk to this guy, the conductor, because you want to tell him about that threat from the letter. Some sort of sticky, yummy threat. I see. Good gracious me. If I hear anything else, I will let you know immediately. Okay, so that's all he says. So you want to head back towards your cabin. And once we're there, we will walk by here, and you'll notice that there's all these people here that used to not be here. So let's go talk to them. Yes, I can say without the slightest hesitation that this smells like a case to me. But what shall we call it? That is the question before us. Yes, what to call it? Yes, the case of the pot of supper stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. Indeed, that will do nicely. He's got a cool outfit. Like, when you think of how they decked this penguin guy out, it's pretty funny. Give him a satchel, a little bow tie, a nice hat, magnifying glass. I like that. A mystery? A mystery, you just said? And, exactly what kind of dish is that? I am known as Pennington. You likely would not guess it, but I am a detective. Yeah, okay. And my grandma's not old. And this little that was the dumbest thing I've probably ever said in a video, and my grandma's not old. What the hell? The central clue of this case, and also the most vital one, as it happens, is that our perpetrator took the whole pot stew and all. And this esteemed friend leads me to believe that one responsible is you glutinous woman. Oh, blame it on the girl. What a scum. This he's the worst detective ever. He just blames it on everybody that's there. It's like, okay, what's that gonna do? Now let us get serious, shall we? Well, you know, instead of making stew, you can make me a frickin' sandwich. Is that what we don't know who the culprit is? And, I guess that's about it, right? Yeah. Oh, this scene is for total squares. Forget you guys, I'm going back to my room. Alright, see you later. You there, in a bit of a hurry to get back to your room, eh? You sure are highly suspicious. I know it's a sir, but I just said sure. Cause like, you sure are suspicious. You're just making stuff up. You Tweety geezer. Yeah, you stink. You're the worst detective ever. So let's talk to him again. You, my whiskered friend. I think he calls us like he makes fun of our mustache somewhere in here. It's airy the whole time under our very noses. The pot of super stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously bandit is you! It's me, Mario. I like to eat Italian food. Eh, it probably would be him. He does like to eat. Then we will know that it's not you. My cousin married an Italian guy. He's so funny. He's really cool though. He did this thing where like he decided to live off of nature. So he camped out in the backyard of their summer house in the Hamptons and like lived off of food. And their neighbors or like the people that tend the lawn or something came by, and oh yeah, you want to go into 003? They came by and called the police on him because they're like, "There's some homeless guy living in your backyard." It's funny. People wanted him to make a pilot for it, to make a show out of it. It was kind of funny. He did a blog about it. It was pretty cool. What do you want? Burp. Sorry about that. Now, what were you just saying? A pot from the kitchen? Oh, I get it. Food gets stolen and you blame me. The chubby guy. Not nice. Well, yeah. So go into his nightstand and see what you got. And one of them is an issue devoted to the food on the Express Express. There's a large photo of Chef Jimmy on the cover. His smile is just blinding. There are several magazines here. Okay. Wait, there's supposed to be something under it. The hell? Did I miss something? Oh, you know what? I forgot to inspect the stains. There's stains on the ground. See these? Yeah, I always forget that. I did in my practice run too. Cause I remember you go right to this guy. And then you just go in here and you'll find it. Or wait, no, you talk to him. Okay. Yeah, see? He just said we could search and we won't find a thing. There's something under the magazines! The pot of stew! Sweet. Okay. So, oh yeah, by the way, we collected all the shines and star pieces that you can get in the train that are free. You get rewarded them for returning stuff, like we're gonna get a star piece for rewarding the pot, and then you get a shine sprite later on. So, yeah. Justice has been served, very satisfying. May this terrible crime never recur! And you, my dear sir. Yes, you, with the unkept facial hair. Oh yeah, there it is. Ha! Now about that note in your room. Yes, I know of it. As a long detective of this train, the conductor confided in me. But we cannot speak here. Find me in room 6, that we may discuss this in private. And he's gonna be like, oh, and return the pot. Oh, and please return the pot to the chef if you could. I need to eat, because my fat ass is hungry. Because I do so much work. I like the music in here. I totally remember this music. Like, this is the music that... This and Glitzpit music remind me... Oh, actually, no. There's so many songs that remind me of this game. Rogueport music, Glitzpit music when you're battling Rockhawk, and then the music in this train. I don't remember why, but something about it just reminds me of the game. Okay, so now that we got our star piece, let's go talk to Pennington. Over here in cabin 6 is his room. He's going to give us a new case. Aha, I've been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work on the last case, I must admit. However, I do not think the one you apprehended is our sticky yummy malcontent. I have deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues in his room. In any case, I must say, I believe you have a certain knack of for detective work. Okay, so we're his assistant, guys. Let's assist. Okay, seriously, I just want to get going. Ho ho ho! You, sir, are quite obviously the famed Luigi. Oh, son of a... You asshole, I'm not Luigi. Yeah, I was just taking a drink of water. I'm thirsty, sorry. How dare you call me Luigi, moron? You should know. You should know the great Luigi if he's so great, you know? Okay, so... Go back in the 008 here with the bombs. Chat to these two real quick and they just keep arguing. And they're trying to figure out what to get their kid for his birthday. Christmas. What the... Christmas? Why would I say well, yeah, I guess. But what the hell? Are you detected now that you quit being a champion? Oh, cool. He knows that we're from the Glitz Pit. That's pretty cool that they actually carry that over. Okay, then, here's a hint. So he's going to tell you what he wants for his birthday. Starts with an A. Okay, here's your second hint. It's a certain person's autograph. Okay, so we need to get him an autograph, but from who? We'll talk to this guy, and he'll tell you. He can hear everything that the family's fighting about, so he figures out that the kid wants to be an engineer someday. And for most people... Okay, I don't know if anybody else thought of this when they were younger, but when I was a kid, I used to think the conductor was the person that drives the train for the longest time, but obviously it's an engineer. And for a little bit of knowledge, what was I gonna say? The reason an airplane pilot is called a captain is because airplanes were the first big commercial transports were mostly boats, like amphibious airplanes, which is why they deemed the name captain, because obviously boat drivers are captains. Yeah, instead of engineers. I don't know. Pilots are cooler though. That sounds cooler. So this little dude's gonna give us an autograph. It's actually pretty cool looking. He's gonna draw a star and stuff. Never given out an autograph before. That felt fantastic. Yeah, I've always wondered what it was like to give out an autograph. Like, to have somebody recognize you and come up and be like, "Can I have your autograph?" Thought that'd be pretty cool. I always thought it'd be kind of cool just to have people recognize you in general, you know? Like, if you went to a mall or something, they'd be like, "Oh my god!" But it'd probably get annoying after a while. You'd get sick of going out in public and having people swarm you all the time. Make your life so confided and stuff like that. You'd be all confined to your house. Who knows? Alright, so we got the autograph. Let's return it to this little kid over here. Mario's doing good deeds. Mario games sure do teach you to do good deeds. They're fun, so whatever. Okay, so yeah. This guy's gonna give us a shine sprite, so I think that's actually all the shine sprites located on the train. And now it's nighttime, so the music changed. Oh, my turtle just took a dump. Not a dump, or a dunk in its water thing that it swims in, and it just flipped over. It's kind of funny, and now it's staring at me like, "Hey, don't look at me, I just made a mistake." Alright, so yeah, we gotta talk to Pennington again for our next tip. Just as I suspected. It smells of mystery. So, he said we have to talk to the conductor. Really, you can figure this all out by reading the dialogue, but since I already know what to do, I'm kind of going through it fast. I just remembered something suspicious. I found myself one blanket short while passing them out. Okay, so apparently, yeah, there's a blanket. Whatever. If you could look for the unticketed passenger and get the blanket back, I'd thank you. Alright, so apparently there's a unticketed passenger on here that stole a blanket because this guy always has the same number of blankets that he has sold tickets for the train, which is understandable because why would you have more? or less blankets than than there are people on the train, and if you have more, then you're just spending more money than you need to be. But on that note, everybody, we are going to call this episode quits here because we're at 15 minutes. Next time we'll be continuing our awesome mystery case on the train, so I'll see you guys then. Adios.